Hey there, Flunkie Force, it's Game Flunkie, and we're heading back into No Man's Sky. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, share with your friends, let them know what I'm all about. Before we head into the game, I want to kind of introduce you to some cool new things. We now have a permadeath mode. All progress wiped upon death face the risk of permanent character death with the increased hazards and dangers of survival mode gameplay. And obviously we have creative mode from the previous update, and now we have Steam Workshop. As right now, the Steam Workshop is solely used just to upload your houses that you can build. Other than that, I don't see anybody else utilizing it right now for any really major updates or patches. So, fuck it, let's go. Starting right off, one of the few things I want to touch up on from the previous update to kind of get you guys sped up if you don't know already, is you're able to create your own base. Now, the base can be customized to any way you like, per to the limitations of the update and the game, or the console or system you're playing it on. Obviously, PC players have a bigger area to work with, so they can pretty much expand their base as large as they want, allowing them to be creative. Now, what I said before when we were loading up, I said you can make custom bases now. One of the cool things though with this Pathfinder update, if you look at this guy right here, you pay him money and he can give you special upgrades for your base. They're all cosmetics. There are some things like for restoring health and shields and things of that nature. But he also provides really cool upgrades for the house, like an attractive domed room, which is perfect for cultivating a wide range of botanical matter. I mean, a lot of cool little things to add to your base, which makes it unique for each individual player. Now, with the previous update, nothing really changed as far as the farming aspect of the game. Like before, I farmed Gratino balls like crazy. I need to fill up the rest of these. I'm a little lazy, Shut up. One thing I do like to add on from the other update or expansion is this. Yeah, that's my ship. Be jealous, bitches. With the previous update, you're able to pilot a frigate, or not really pilot a frigate, but a freighter that holds all your items. It holds 1,000 of, well, actually, I'll just show you. Let me not run into it first. It holds 1,000 of basic materials, and then rare materials it holds about 10, depending. Now, Gravitino balls are really rare, and they're worth a lot, but the freaking robot people that of deafness don't like you having them, so yeah, there's that. There isn't really much about the freighters themselves, but the one cool thing they do have is the ability to expand and make a base on the freighter itself. So, for whatever reason, if you need to restore your health or shields or go talk to one of your specialists, you don't necessarily need a land base to do so. Now, with the Pathfinder update, though, it kind of, which is annoying, I wish they kind of took the Star Fox way of doing things, but there's something I'm going to mention in about a couple minutes, but I want to show you guys this first. Now, you have your captain's cockpit up front, but the cool part is you can build a home base, like I said before. Just like the home base, you can expand and apply specialists and things of that nature. The one thing you'll notice, though, it doesn't have a renovation box. See, what I mean is, if I were to go to my other home base and say, hey, I don't want this base, I don't want to break it down, I would get all the materials in the base, as much as they could possibly give me, and they'd be stored in here, which I could then take out and use it for parts to add specialists, my nodules, and things like that to this part of the ship. But I'm not right now because where I'm located has a lot of rare materials and things like that, and I need a home base there, just for a matter of convenience. As far as cosmetics, it is cool. Now, some of you might be asking, how do you get better freighters? Well, you have to buy them from the captains first off. Now, the thing is, to get bigger and larger size freighters, kind of like you do with ships, is you gotta first get a freighter. Now, my base freighter is 19 slots, but I think the max is 48 or something like that. And once you max out, those are the most expensive freighters. They cost 100 million gold or whatever the currency is, 100 million units, sorry. They're very expensive and very, 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 again, expensive. But they're simple to acquire. Just talk to the captain that runs the ship and ask to buy from him, and he'll allow you to do so. Now, I don't know, because I pretty much maxed out my rank with all the species, so I don't know if you have no rank with that species, will they allow you to buy it? I don't know. But they all vary. Just like the ships, all the freighters are random, procedurally generated. So not one freighter is going to be the same, just like not one ship is going to be identical. Alright. Yeah, of course, it has its own defense turrets and things like that. Cool. But yeah, you can teleport anywhere you want, and obviously I teleported right above where I'm stationed so I can transport items to it whenever I need to. And now I'm docking again. Fuck, shit, damn it. Alright, on to the next part. Now, one thing I do want to clarify, because you've heard a couple times that I've mentioned specialists. Specialists, pretty much from the previous update, allow you to build new blueprints and use new types of materials that can be found on any, not on any planet, but most planets, to help you upgrade and build better stuff. Obviously. In the Pathfinder update, you also run into these little babies right here. I call these my little sisters. Betsy, Thelma, and Luis. Now, I like this one the most. But like your starship, and like your frigate, or your starship, sorry, you can update them. Now, if you ever played No Man's Sky, what is the one thing we always run into? What's the one big hiccup? It always blows us out the water. Is looking for certain places. If you're trying to like build up in your alien language, get new blueprints, you can search for ruins and alien structures. You can also search for abandoned structures, which gives you nanite clusters a lot of times, but they're buried underneath the water for some fucking awful reason. And then you got the drop pods, and then you got resources and scan depots. Each one of these can acquire any one of these upgrades. Just gotta apply it to them. The only thing that fucking sucks so far about this update, though, is that you cannot summon these ships, or these rovers, that Colossus, or I forget what that doohickey to my left is, not unless you have a home base. My big complaint so far is they need to let us allow multiple home bases, or allow the ability to apply landing pads for our rovers and stuff. Or allow us to like dock it into our ship or something. I don't know. They need to apply some kind of starship to this game. Actual like functioning starship. But the cool thing about the rover though is it actually, well, not really, it sticks to the ground very well. I mean, it sticks to the ground very well as long as it ain't vertical. And once that bitch goes vertical, it's dead. They're very sturdy too. Like I can beat the shit out of these, and they, only thing that actually hurts them, as far as this, is those little poisonous plants. But even then, you barely even notice it. They pretty much can crush through anything as well. The only thing they can't really break through is certain rare materials like antrium, which is a new material, and trees. Unless they're smaller trees, and like fuck them. Boom. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Well, no. It's progress. Goddammit, it's progress. Nope. They reworked some of the UI again. They added a lot of graphical updates to them. The one cool thing though is it's kind of like your mine. Well, all of them can do this. They all can mine if you get the mine upgrade. Now for me, I just acquire plutonium just so for the fact that I have materials to refuel my ship. But thanks to my frigate though, I have a stockpile of plutonium out the ass though. So I'm always able to have like plenty of energy and stuff for my ships. But the cool thing though is, and I will get into that as well, the nanite clusters, which is I mentioned that once before, they're kind of cool as well. Let me show you. Oh yeah, this is another cool little doohickey from the previous update. Now before you had to get in your ship and travel to certain star systems or whatever, if you can visit up to 3 star systems and keep them cataloged in your teleporter, as long as you teleport back to the base from which like for instance, I'm saying this all wrong. If I went to this station, right, and I went here, and I wanted to leave a log of it so I could travel back, I have to take the teleporter that's inside the space station, so my base has a log of it, so I know when I can go back and forth anytime I want. There we go, that makes sense. Alright. Moving on. Alright, so this was added. Kind of like the terminal behind you where you have to go trade stuff with people within the hub. Alright, Lord have mercy. God damn it. Alright, so trade nanite clusters. Now, you get nanite clusters from random allies, pick them up off of sunken bases, anywhere. But what they are is they sell you really cool upgrades and boosts for your weapons, your exosuits, and your shields. And they're random, too. It depends on who you go to. Like, you go to the Viking, the Korvax, the Gek. Depending on the species that you go visit, changes what kind of upgrades you can get. Okay. That was awesome. I know, full of McKnowledge. It's not even knowledge, but McKnowledge, like a McRiddle. There we go. Okay, so one of the last things I really want to touch up on, it's kind of more of a peace of mind for a player. Alright, so, if you notice over here, this is actually relatively new with Pathfinder. So, before Pathfinder, since vanilla No Man's Sky, when you want to look at your ship powers and abilities, things of that nature, there was a ring with certain colors within that ring. This color would tell you like how much attack power it would have, where orange would mean defense or yellow would mean defense. I mean, it really was kind of confusing and kind of like a hinder to trying to understand your ship. I mean, eventually you figure it out. It's not hard, but it's still a nuisance. What's unique now is they have tell you what style of fighter or tell you what style of ship it is, its bonuses, what its strengths and weaknesses. Well, not really strength, but what it's capable of becoming. It has damage potential, it has shield absorb, and hyperdrive range. Same with your rifle as well. So that's really cool that they added that. So it kind of peace of mind for the player. It really, especially when you want to trade or buy another ship and you got to compare it side by side. It's good to have a better system that can more explain those certain details you might not be understanding. Now, to end it on this note, there's a lot of new materials, like I said before, a bunch of new blueprints that come in No Man's Sky, and of course, it's just nothing but obvious grinding, which people don't like. I'm sorry. I always tell people when they buy this game, it's pretty much Minecraft in space, with starships and stuff. And if it's not for you, I'm sorry. But there seems to be a going trend with Hello Games with their product No Man's Sky. Yeah, they made some mess ups and they've had some slip ups in the past, and I'm not taking away from what they've done. But I don't know about you guys, but I want to give them a chance because these updates are free and they do pack a wallop. Now, one last thing I want to add is not in this play, and I'm playing currently on PC, but along with some of the other updates, I'm sorry, I can't really speak right now. You also have PS4 Pro support as well for the No Man's Sky. So the graphic overhaul that they're currently doing so that we can run better on more systems really shows. So just give you guys a heads up of what's going on. I'll put out further episodes or further updates when more and more expansions come out for No Man's Sky. My name's GameFlunky and I hope you enjoyed. This is No Man's Sky REDUX. See you.